any default APR is applied, it will apply for a minimum of redacted consecutive billing periods beginning with the current billing period, unless a higher APR is triggered. The introductory APRs and any other promotional rates will terminate if any minimum payment is not timely paid or upon any condition that causes the default rate to apply to your account. The applicable default rate will apply. We may apply payments and credits first to your balances with their lower APRs, including balances with promotional APRs, before balances with higher APRs. This will result in the lower APR balances being paid before higher APR balances. The prime rate for each billing period is the prime rate published in the Wall Street Journal in the first day of that billing period or 2 days prior to the closing date of that billing period. Whichever is higher. For either of those days that is not a customary publication date for Wall Street Journal, we will substitute the closest preceding customary publication date. Variable APRs are accurate through redacted. The terms of your account, including APRs, are subject to change. The APRs of this offer are not guaranteed. APRs may change to higher APRs. Fixed APRs may change to variable APRs, or variable APRs may change to fixed APRs. We may change the terms, including APRs, at any time for any reason. In addition to APR increases for failure to comply with the terms of your account. Any changes will be in accordance with your card member agreement. The information in this application is accurate through redacted. Redacted residents may contact the redacted banking department to obtain a comparative list of credit card rates, fees, and grace periods by calling redacted. This offer is not available to residents of redacted. Information on balance transfers. If I have been offered and have accepted an opportunity to transfer balances on credit cards to Redacted Express Bank, FSB, AEFSB, I authorize AEFSB to forward payment on my behalf on the accounts indicated in my application to the related account issuing banks. I understand that my Redacted Express credit card account will be debited for the total approved transfer amount. Requested up to my line of credit. If my request exceeds the available credit line or amount approved, the transfer request may be honored and processed in part for a lower amount than requested, or the transfer request may be declined. I understand that finance charges will begin to accrue at the time a check is issued to my current credited card institution. I also understand that I will receive the card member agreement prior to the processing of the balance transfer. I certify that the account listed on my application is in good standing. I agree to maintain its current status, at least until AEFSB has forwarded on my behalf. I agree to be paying the current minimum payment on the account until confirmation appears on my redacted express credit card statement. I will be responsible for the account as long as it remains open for closing the account if I choose. I understand that transfers may take 5 to 6 weeks. I authorize AEFSB to verify the status and balance of such accounts and understand that AEFSB may at its discretion deny a transfer request for any reason in its sole discretion. Balance transfers are restricted to basic card members only. Additional card members may not request or authorize any balance transfers to the basic card members' redacted express credit card account. Terms and conditions. By submitting this application, I, the authorizing officer designated herein, and the company A, request that you open an account in the name of the company B, request that cards be issued on that account as indicated on this application and other applications. C, understand that you will renew and replace the cards until it cancels. D, agree to be liable for all charges of our account paid by all cards issued on the account now or in the future. E, agree to be bound by the agreement governing the account. And F, represent that the agreement governing the account includes an arbitration provision which impacts my opportunity of claims related to the account heard, forward, resolved by a jury to participate in a class or similar proceeding. I understand that the agreement governing the account also provides, among other things, the account terms such as fees subject to change. I understand that the account may not be used to me if this form is altered. The the information on it is not complete, accurate, or verifiable, or have been approved for another product from you. I understand that I must provide all information requested in this application and certify that such information is accurate. I authorize you to verify the information on this application. Should we continue? Do you have it? I authorize you to verify. I authorize you to verify the information on this application and to receive and exchange information about me, including requesting reports to consumer reporting agencies. If I ask whether or not a consumer report was requested, you will tell me. Administrative purposes. Additional cards. I have advised additional card applicants that you may obtain, verify, exchange, and use information about them in the same manner as described above. They may be responsible for payment of their own charges if I fail to pay them, and that their own credit records may be affected by non-payment of the account. I understand that additional cards will not be issued on the account if I have an unsatisfactory account with Redacted Express, or if the additional card applicants ever had an unsatisfactory account with Redacted Express. I acknowledge that any benefit or service offered with the card may be modified or terminated at any time. Express Cash. By accepting the account, I also have the option to request enrollment in the Express Cash ATM program. I will receive the terms and conditions, including fees, in the agreement when I receive my card. I acknowledge that I must call Redacted Express to enroll in the Express Cash program. I cash rebate. There is no limit to the amount of cash rewards you can earn. Your rebate is awarded monthly on the amount of your net of credits for purchases made during the previous billing period. Based on the following structure, you will receive a rebate of percent for purchase of wireless telephone services, automobile gas, gasoline, not supplies, and equipment not purchased at warehouse clubs, superstore. You will receive a redacted percent rebate only if the merchant decides to charge for your redacted percent purchase under the appropriate merchant code, industry code, and required service or product identifier.
And if you have my clipboard with signatures, I need that back. My clipboard with email signature.
For example, if a general merchandise retailer sells office supplies and the retailer processes your card transaction as a general merchandise charge instead of an office supply charge, you will receive a rebate of redacted percent, not a rebate of redacted percent. You will receive a rebate for balances transferred from other accounts to purchases of Redacted Express, traveler's checks, or Redacted Express. Gift checks, fees, finance charges, tax advances, similar fees of card account. Mike check. Simply pass the card issued by Redacted Express Bank, FSB.
Brothers and sisters, I'm OccupyLA.
Express Bank, FSB.
I have some great
All
news.
rights
I just
reserved.
got an email confirming this right now.
That's
The
fine.
LA County Federation of Labor represents over 800,000